Lion.
Me tell them, girl, you look so reserved. Turn around, I'm not gonna make your body burn. Oh man, it's your turn.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. I'm so excited for this video. The tea is gonna be spilled, it's gonna be dripped on the floor. We got some things to talk about. Like, I have so many thoughts and I have so many things to say in regards to the Shane Dawson Jake Paul series. I don't want to make this intro like super long, but I would like to say that I know I look like this. I know I look gross because my hair is a mess, my face is a mess. So the first thing that I have to say is, like, I don't know why Shane chose the therapist girl. Like, that girl obviously was not qualified from like the beginning. The first episode when she was talking about what a sociopath is, I was like, girl, like, why are you trying to make it sound like all of them are like some violent monster, like this creature? She even said herself, she was like, oh, like, I had to do a lot of research because this is like not my specific thing, like this is not my specific thing, like I'm for eating disorder. So I was like, okay, if you're from eating disorder, like, why are you doing this? Like, because she obviously wasn't that qualified. She was for eating disorder, and he could have easily found someone that was more specified for sociopaths and those kind of people. But also, like, I feel like the sociopath thing was definitely dragged out because, I don't know, in my opinion, I feel like Shane obviously did a lot of research, like, applaud to him. He did a lot of research, but I just don't understand, because if he knew he was like trying to base this off sociopath, you know, I don't know why he didn't go for his brother Logan. In my eyes, I never watched Jake and I never really watched Logan, but like I knew that like Logan was probably like more like, you know, has those sociopathic tendencies, like the fact that he had the whole suicide forest thing. So I feel like if I was Shane, I would have, and I was basically trying to do this whole sociopath thing, I wouldn't have gone for Jake, because like Jake just seems like someone who does dumb stuff, but he doesn't seem like someone that's like horrifying to like the level of Logan Paul. So I have, is it on? I'm literally convinced that like life hates me. At this point I'm like, is this video really worth it? One time I recorded and it didn't record. The second time I recorded and it recorded, but the microphone wasn't on. And my mouth is tired now. I'm tired of like moving my jaw. I don't know if you remember this, but like Shane Dawson kept saying like he's gonna have to be 100% honest. If he's not honest, like I'm gonna be done. Like I'm gonna make sure he knows that. But like, did you notice like he lied like in the beginning, like with the whole like, I think his name was like Chase, I think, with the whole thing with the he stole the YouTube channel. Like no, he didn't. Like if he lied about that small thing, like what else is he lying about? But also, I noticed this a lot. I don't know if you guys did, but like Jake was trying to hold back so much in his thing. Like he was hesitating and he was stuttering, and like a part of it was obviously, yeah, he was nervous, but I think he just wanted to make sure like what he was about to say wasn't gonna make him look bad. And he knew like so many people look up to Shane, so like if he said the right stuff, like he would have the formula to make sure that everyone is on his side, and it obviously worked. The whole like two different sides thing with like Alyssa and Jake, and I don't know, it was like really confusing because Jake was like, yo, like we were dating, we were on and off though. Alyssa was like, oh, like we never dated, oh, like he cheated on me, like he was always with other girls. But I was like, boy, like you said yourself, like you were never together. So was it just like dating without a title, or like, better like what? She was with other guys and he was with other girls when they were off, but like were they ever on? I don't know. I don't know. But also I feel like he could have been like way harder on Alyssa and like trying to get the squeeze all the juice out of her, especially because like I don't know if this is just me, but I feel like Shane is like super just like more gentle towards like women, and like it's just like him, like who he is. He's so understanding and like forgiving, especially with TanaCon. He could have drilled Tana way more. Like he forgave her for stuff that like for sure like didn't completely need forgiving. Just some of the stuff didn't add up. That's just my opinion, don't come for me. And there were so many things that was like left unsaid that I was wondering. Like in the beginning, Alyssa was talking about how Alyssa and Erica were like best friends, and Alyssa would like cry on her like shoulders every night, like talking about Jake, and like Erica knew everything. Erica knew the ins and outs of this dysfunctional relationship. but then she ended up with him. And so like I just want to know, like, was there awkwardness? Like, what was the whole problem? Like, what was Jake's thought on this? Because like, isn't it crazy, like the two girls that were in the house are like now like she was with him and now she's with her, she's with him and now she's with him. I don't know, there's too many hims and hers. Really got to see the whole like competition and still thing between the brothers. But the craziest part is, after all Logan did, like Logan did a lot of stuff, the fact that he slept with his brother's ex-girlfriend, that was like really hard. He slept with his brother's ex-girlfriend and Jake was still defending him. Like, yes, I get like family for life, but the fact that he was like, I wasn't gonna talk about it at all because like I didn't want him to be like feel bad. Obvious to me that Jake really was like, I don't know, like fearful, scared. Like he had that like, because Logan had that like, I'm the older brother, like I'm so strong. I didn't know like he was on like Disney Channel and everything, so I really wanted to know what happened with all of that, because didn't he like get kicked off or something? I don't know, I might be like completely wrong. I'm not really educated on him. But I feel like that would have been like some juicy thing to talk about. But maybe it wasn't like worthy of the whole psychopath and the whole like things that he was talking about on like why he is the way he is. So like it kind of makes sense. But like that would have been like something good. Like I'm kind of still curious about it. He also, Shane in the beginning was like, I'm gonna ask him like what he thinks about his parents vlogging, because he showed like little snippets of like his dad vlogging, his mom vlogging in their channels. But like, what does he think about that? But another thing was the whole thing about like, Jake doesn't think that like he's like manipulating like these kids, and like he thinks that they would obviously not be like, Mom, I really want to get this. But it's like, boy, when I was like 10 years old and I had like what, like silly bands or something, I remember I saw everyone with silly bands and I was like, man, Mom, like I want one too, like I need one. That's just how kids are. Like they obviously aren't in that stage where they can get money of their own, so they're gonna like beg their parents for it and be like, Mom, like I'm gonna get bullied at school, or I'm not gonna be a cool person if I don't get these silly bands, which in this case is Jake Paul merch. And I was so dead. Like he obviously didn't take anything away from the whole series, because like after his break I was like, I want to see like the first video that he posts, and I want to see like what kind of content he's gonna make now. Boy, the first 5 minutes was him in like with his team tent or whatever in this like huge truck just like throwing merch, and it's like, yay, it's merch day. Like boy, these boys don't learn, boy. These boys don't learn. Just throwing merch off the bus. Can he like come to my neighborhood and just like throw money instead? Just like catch them broke. Okay, anyways, I love Shane Dawson. I've loved him for so long. He's by far my favorite YouTuber. He is the king of YouTube, the queen of YouTube. He has wigs being snatched. Like he's Netflix worthy level of these documentaries. These are just some things, some thoughts I had, some things I wish was said. But obviously like in an 8-part series, like how much you gonna fit, you know? Like you were trying to make this 10 parts. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you did, make sure to smash the like button, smash the like button, thumbs up this video. Wait, that's the same thing. Okay, subscribe. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I don't think I do.